Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing my recipe for the easiest and quickest pineapple jam. In today's video, I'm going to be using some fresh, ripe pineapples to put this recipe together. So if you're using the fresh pineapples, the first thing that you have to do is to clean and prepare your pineapples. And of course, if you were using canned pineapple, all you would need to do is buy the crushed pineapple in the can and continue the process from there. We're going to start off by cutting the ends off of the pineapple, and we find the best way to peel the pineapple is to stand it up after you've cut off the ends and just go ahead and run your knife through the side to get off those skins. Now you have to cut somewhat deep when you're cutting off the skin because all of those little eyes or those brown pieces that you see on the pineapple, they have to be removed. If you were to put that into your pineapple jam, you're going to have these little tough chunks within the jam and it's not going to be nice and smooth and melted together. And to get all of those little brown bits off, it might be helpful to go ahead and cut the pineapple in half so this way you can hold it in your hand and really get into those little sections or those eyes. And once your pineapple is cut in half, you're going to cut it in half again, so in quarters, and then you're going to go ahead and cut out that middle section or that core. Again, you're going to have to cut pretty deep because if that core ends up in your jam, then you'll have little tough chunks as well. And once you finish getting all of those little eyes off the pineapple and you cut out the core, you're going to go ahead and chop it up into small chunks. And at that point, you're just going to repeat this process. You're going to keep on peeling the pineapples, taking off all of the eyes or the little tough pieces. You're going to take out the core and then you're going to chop them into chunks and you're going to put them all into your bowl. And then I'll show you all what to do. So I have all of my pineapple here that we went ahead and we peeled and chopped up. And I have it in a colander right now because I went ahead and I washed it out. Now it's a lot of pineapple that I'm using today because I chopped 5 pineapples, but if you wanted to make less of this recipe, you definitely can. Now all I'm going to do is take little bits of that pineapple at a time. I'm going to put it in my food processor and I'm going to blend it until I get the texture that I want. I like mine on the smoother side, but if you like it to have chunks in it, you can go ahead and just pulse it until you get your desired texture. And you're going to continue doing this with all of your pineapple pieces. As you all can see, as I'm blending it, I'm measuring it into a bowl just so I can tell you how much pineapple I had. And from those 5 pineapples, I got 18 cups of pineapple. So once you get all of that pineapple crushed up in your food processor, you're going to go ahead and start the cooking process. So in a large pot with a heavy bottom, you're going to go ahead and add in all of that pineapple and you're going to put it on a medium to medium high heat and wait for it to start to bubble up a little bit. So my pineapple has started to heat up or bubble up just slightly, and at this point I'm going to be going in with a cinnamon stick and I'm also going to be going in with some freshly grated nutmeg. Now all of my ingredients and the measurements will be down in the description box right below this video. If you want to add in more depending on your tastes and preferences, feel free to do so. And once you add all of your spices in, you're going to go in with your brown demerara sugar. Now if you wanted to use white sugar, feel free to do so. Just know it's going to be a very light colored jam. I like to use the brown sugar just because I like that dark color that it gives. And as you all can see, I'm going in with a pinch of salt just to bring out all of the sweetness in the pineapple. I'm going to give this a quick stir and I'm going to keep on cooking this on a medium heat until it cooks down and reduces to my liking. I want this to be nice and thick and sticky. Now this is what my mixture looks like after about 20 minutes of cooking. As you all can see, it is still very runny, it's still very juicy, and this is going to take quite a bit of time to cook, being that I use so many pineapples and also because the pineapple has more water content than it does when you make this with canned pineapple. In the beginning of the process, you can leave it on more of a medium-high heat just because there's a lot of water, but once that water starts to dry off, you're going to want to reduce it to a medium-low heat because it can start to catch or burn very quickly. Now every couple of minutes you want to go in and stir this jam just to see where it's at, and this is what my jam looks like after about an hour of cooking. As you all can see, it's reduced down very well, but I still want it to get much thicker. And this is what my jam looks like after an hour and a half of cooking. As you all can see, it's getting even thicker. It's also getting a little darker in color, which is exactly what we want. And I definitely recommend that somewhere throughout the cooking process, when it reduces, that you go ahead and taste it and see if it has enough sugar for your liking. So my jam took about 2 hours to finish cooking. Now again, this is only because I was using so much pineapple, so it's going to take a while for it to reduce. But basically what we're looking for here is that when you drag your spoon across the middle of the pineapple, you're going to see the bottom of the pan, and you're also going to see that the pineapple somehow leaves the sides of the pan. It's very thick, and very sticky and exactly what I want. So this is it everyone, my quick and easy pineapple jam. Definitely give this recipe a try. This is perfect for your pine tarts, any pastries, or even spread on a nice cracker with some tea. If you all enjoyed this recipe today, please go ahead and give it a nice big thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you are not subscribed yet, and go ahead and drop those comments down below. I'll see you all again in one of my next recipes. Until next time everyone, bye.